I've been around the internet almost since its creation and rise to mainstream popularity. I am what the kids nowadays call an unk, and I have seen things most people wouldn't believe. Uncensored beheadings by extremists in the front page of what used to be one of YouTube's ancestors. Mexican shows of a woman fully giving her bare behind to a raging donkey. I've watched The Acolyte.
Extinction!
All manner of terrible things that have seared themselves into my brain, but I have never seen a multi-billion-dollar company get to the point where they just say, you know what, send it, let's see what happens. Hi, my name is Nacho, welcome back to the channel, and Ironheart will finally release at the end of this month. And I was going to stay away from this show, cause let's face it, it's a car crash, quickly identified as one by the insane dislike ratio.
It's a review bombing.
Silence, liberal.
Ever since the first Marvel character got raised or gender swapped, I've lost track of what came first. We all knew that eventually Iron Man was gonna bite the bullet, or the shrapnel in his case. So I had no interest in sacrificing the few remaining healthy brain cells I have from the rot that's become modern entertainment by watching the corner store watermelon washed version of the iconic superhero that saved Marvel way back when. However, some part of me couldn't seem to keep away from reviewing this staggering spectacle of sadomasochistic sodomy that Marvel Studios decided to take part of when multiple levels of management, probably the ones partaking in the sodomy, greenlit this project through. That, and because this guy asked me to do it. So let's get into it. Oh yes, Wakanda forever. Remember how black folk were making TikTok saying that white people should give their tickets to this movie to a black person who couldn't afford one? Am I glad they banned that spyware app? The casting. They did it again. This chick, no offense to her as a person, looks 40 and she's supposed to play a 15-year-old engineering student. Does she look 15 to you? Also, looking at her IMDb page, it said that she built her Iron Man suit with stolen campus supplies. A black woman stealing to get by. Is that what you're gonna go with, Marvel? Now, the purpose of this trailer, in case you haven't guessed it, is to make sure that people know that Riri is a genius. That's why they say that she's a genius, or amazing, or incredible at least 3 times before the halfway mark of this trailer. The M-she-U is strong with this one. But Riri links up with Hood, a supervillain with magic abilities he stole from a demon. More diverse people stealing.
What's the meaning of this?
Who offers to fund her project with the temptation of some mischief. Now this is where we get the I want to build something important from Riri, which in the trailer would make people believe she means her Iron Man suit. It will never not be funny to me that she says that she wants to build something iconic and everyone refers to it as her Iron Man suit, meaning that Iron Man is the icon and she's simply making another iteration of it, a subpar version, some would say. While on the topic, another thing I found hilarious is that Dominic Thorne said in an interview that Riri is not like Tony, as she didn't have the billions, the mentorship or the guidance. In this trailer alone, we see her dancing over what could be said are millions, saying she went to an internship abroad to one of the most technologically advanced locations in the world, where she got to hang out with another young black female genius. There seem to be a lot of those nowadays. And we also hear one of her teachers saying that she's going to MIT. So she does in fact have the resources, the guidance, and the mentorship to build not 1, not 2, but apparently 4 as her first batch of Iron Man suits, leading to what I'm guessing will be her comic accurate one, which, let's be honest, does not fit Dominic's physique. But that's neither here nor there. It's clear that she's nothing like Tony because she's building her Iron Man suits in a well-stocked garage or in a surprisingly advanced university campus. What's that iconic phrase from Iron Man 1?
Honestly, it's impossible.
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps.
But looking at the rest of the teaser and trailers released, what really seems to be Riri's iconic creation is her own personal AI, modeled after her friend with the acronym Natalie. And I know what you're thinking. No, it's nothing like Tony Stark. You don't get it. She's different, guys. Cause this AI, oh, she gangsta.
Riri, time to wake up, love.
I can't wait for white people to react to this show.
What's up, blood?
Oh, hey! What are you doing?
How you doing?
I don't know this.
The gang.
I know.
I know.
What are you? Your greatest creation yet. Who the hell else would it be, bitch?
Oh shit, here we go again.
You see, when it comes to AI, something about the majority of them being British kinda grounds them up a bit, makes it more believable that they're logically based assistants, kinda like Alfred. If you were to hear Paul Bettany suddenly go,
Jarvis, you there?
Damn.
Check the heart, check the, is it the brain?
Said no, you had enough juice, go get some water.
Me? Jarvis, sometimes you gotta run before you can walk.
Who the fuck you think you talking to?
you wouldn't really find that sort of advice reliable, won't you? So this new AI Natalie, which apparently stands for Neuro-Autonomous Technical Assistant and Laboratory Intelligence Entity, and not what I was thinking, I am gonna need help with the first word, nigga. Another totally amazing, ludicrously intelligent female. Patent pendant. This time though, they didn't go through the lengths of making a whole new superhero out of this AI, so they chose to simply CGI some electrical wiring over a live actress. Which means that they are at least thinking about cutting some of their potential future losses.
But wait, there's more.
In the off chance that you thought that being a cheap ghetto ripoff of Tony Stark wasn't enough to set Riri as her own household character, she's also receiving the help of Selma Stanton, a librarian from the Bronx who also happens to be Doctor Strange's apprentice.
Oh, come on!
Who for the looks of it will infuse Riri's armor with magic, which would be referred to as black magic? Please clap. Look, this show is going to tank hard. This is gonna be circa 1929 for Marvel. You thought The Last of Us took a nosedive. Well, you haven't seen this nose dive. My guess that this is just a play to set the bar so low that it will make Secret Wars a return to form success. Well, the bar isn't even that high, guys. This seems like overkill. But naturally, you ask, didn't RDJ vouch for Riri as the new Iron Man? You mean the Robert Downey Jr. that recently renewed his employment with Marvel, taking on the mantle of another legacy character? That Robert Downey Jr. that allegedly vouched for Dominic after the show wrapped, giving the young actress, and I quote, 2 thumbs up? Yeah, I'm sure he's very supportive of the show. Maybe he'll even have a chance to watch it in a couple months where the money machine stopped counting all the money that Feige had to roll out to get him back. I'll tell you who does love Riri. The Access Media, obviously. They love Ironheart, as Polygon named Riri one of Marvel's newest and most popular heroes. Liam McGuire of Screen Rant called Riri immensely popular. The list goes on. She's so popular, in fact, that before her comic book was cancelled in 2019, relax, it was because of COVID, she sold an staggering 150,000 copies since her solo series released in 2018. Not bad. That would have placed her in 45th in the sale charts for 2018 and somewhere between 50th place in 2019. To give you an idea, Ironman sold close to 600,000 copies in the same time period. But hey, at least this Marvel show is packed with some serious star power, like Dominic Thorne, the 27-year-old 40-year-old from Wakanda Forever, and Alden Ehrenreich from Solo and Cocaine Bear. Yeah, oh, Shakira! Oh, Barrera. I don't know this one either. Who else? Oh, what the fuck is that? Sacha Baron Cohen! Yes! Borat in the house playing Mephisto. Borat is playing Mephisto. I should have finished college. Someone shut the fucking alarm! Ironheart releases on the 24th of June. I am not looking forward to reviewing this. This will be the most cringe shit ever. I thought we were past this. Jojo Siwa is back on Dix. Companies are no longer changing their logos for Pride Month. Hell, Rainbow Six Siege is supporting men's health. Why this show was allowed to exist is beyond me. But hey, at least YouTubers will get to make some money out of the millions Disney Marvel is gonna lose with this. That being said, watching this show without subsequent brain damage will require a steel mind and a heart of iron.
Say that again?
But if you watch this fine to video, leave us a like. Let me know in the comments down below if you're excited as me to watching Ironheart. And as always, I've been Joe. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.